Hey everybody, which island should I live on? Stay tuned to find out. Well, you know, Maui is amazing, Kauai is amazing, Oahu is amazing, the Big Island is amazing, Molokai is amazing. They're all really beautiful because they're all part of Hawaii. But you know, when you're trying to make your decision where to go, it's a lot of things to consider, and really it's a lot of things to consider what's important to you. So let's start with Kauai. Kauai is absolutely, without a doubt, probably the most beautiful island in the island chain. It's the oldest island. It's had more time to sort of have the weather and the world and the sun and the ocean deteriorate it. The sand beaches are beautiful, but Kauai is very low key. They roll the sidewalks up at 8 o'clock at night. There's not a lot going on. If you're an outdoor advocate, if you're an outdoor enthusiast, that's the word I was looking for, Kauai is amazing. Lots of hikes, lots of outdoor activities, just a great place. Not real busy, but there's one challenge there as well. One road that services from the top to the bottom, and if you travel at the wrong times, it can get a little bit congested. So Kauai is gorgeous, it's beautiful, but a little bit too small. Next, the Big Island. Well, the Big Island, guess what? Also known as the island of Hawaii, it's really freaking big. It's the newest island. Now, the Big Island gives you opportunity to drive around. There's a lot of open land. There's some really beautiful resorts. There's Walilea and some just amazing spaces. But remember we were talking about Kauai, how it's the oldest island. The Big Island is the newest. The sand is a little bit coarser. It's a little grainier. There's a couple beautiful beaches, but not like on Kauai. And it's big. I mean, if you want to get someplace, it's a long ride. So I didn't love that. And it's probably not the most beautiful island either, again, because it hasn't had time to deteriorate and have the trees and the flora and fauna break down all of the land. So there are places where people say it looks like I was on the moon because it's all lava fields. And the Big Island is still getting bigger. So, and it's a really cool place. There have been also incidences where the volcano was spewing fog and it was a little bit uncomfortable. That has stopped right now, but that is one of the things that is something to be concerned with. So Big Island is a great choice if you like to travel and like to sort of be out on the road and explore a lot of new and exciting island life. Number 3, well, Oahu. Oahu is our business hub. It's where all the activity is. You want to go and get nightlife and activity, Oahu is a place. Oahu has some amazing beaches as well. It's got the state capital, a lot more industry besides tourism, and there's a lot going on there. But they also have 5-lane highways full of traffic, filled with people, and tons of tourism that comes in and clogs it all up. So for me, I lived outside of Chicago before I moved here, and I really didn't want to be in a tropical Chicago. I wanted to be in someplace a little bit more low key. So Oahu is big in a different way. It's big city, it's big environment, it's big traffic, and there is a lot to do. Now there are some cool spots on Oahu, up on the North Shore, and the leeward or the windward side's pretty cool as well. But a great place to explore. So that's Oahu and what you find there. The next island, Molokai. So Molokai is an interesting place. It's sort of the sleepy little island. It's probably the most local, most Hawaiian island. And you know, if you decided to go to Molokai, it's probably the least expensive island that you can purchase in. Just be prepared to assimilate to their culture, to the island culture in Molokai. People that have gone there thinking, well, it's going to change, or I can change it, or I can make it different, have not fared very well. The people who have gone there and said, I love this local, low-key, super Hawaiian lifestyle, that would be the place for you. Lastly, Maui, where I live and where I picked. When we decided to move here, we looked at all the islands. We skipped over Oahu right away. We checked out Kauai. We checked out the Big Island. And when we got to Maui, what we realized was it's sort of the Goldilocks story. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right. We have tons of beautiful nature and beauty. We have amazing beaches. We have a lot of people here, but not so many that it's overwhelming. And quite honestly, for me, Maui has been my sweet spot, my happy place. Been here for over 20 years, and I moved here from Chicago area, and I gotta tell you, I've never looked back. If you're thinking about buying real estate in Hawaii and you're trying to figure out where to go, give me a call. I can give you information about the other islands. If you decide you want to buy on one of the other islands, I have a bunch of realtors that are amazing agents and they can help you out and point you in the right direction. If it's Maui that you want to be on, let me know. I would love to be your resource here on the island of Maui and guide you to the best property for you. So this is Tom Tezak with Wailea Realty, Windermere Real Estate. I just want you to remember, live your life with aloha and your life will be amazing. Before you go, check out my other video, Pros and Cons of Living on Maui.